So earlier today, I introduced you to this threesome, and no, by threesome, get your heads out of the gutter, come back on this side. By threesome, I mean Serge the Bleseer, Tebogo Thobejane. It's struggling to come out of my mouth. Okay, the actress. She wants us to call her an actress, and I guess, it is what it is. And of course, Vusi Cat Matlala, who we will find out in just a few hours, aka tomorrow, if the cat is in or out, okay? If he's in or out, if he's getting bail. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an updated edition. And again, I can't believe I'm doing another video on the same people. I thought the next video I would do would be after the bail and done. But it is what it is, okay? It is the story that keeps on growing. In this video, we're going to cover Tebogo Thobejane. She goes live and responds to Serge and what he said in the interview. And she reveals even more. Let me tell you something. Don't tell your friends anything. Because there's a high possibility when you're no longer friends, your friend, former friend, wants to sing. Were they even friends, or was this a frenemy relationship? We have Serge the Bleseer, who came out unprovoked all on his own to tell us how he and Tebogo were really close friends. They were so close that he was there just a few minutes before the pew-pewing at the restaurant. He suddenly left, he went home, and then he got a call that she had been pew-pewed. He went to the scene. That's where he found her. They went to the hospital together. And ladies and gentlemen, unbelievably, they went live to share what had just happened. By the way, disclaimer, I do these videos for the purpose of educational purposes and entertainment only. Education, you wonder what education could possibly be? Listen, if you have a young daughter, I insist they watch this series, okay? I think we're going to call it, I don't know yet what I'm going to call it, the Bleseer and the Blessies. Yeah. Or the Bleseer when he takes you to Dubai. What he's doing over there. Did I mention Dubai? Yes. Not Dubai the chocolate. No. Dubai, I'm going to use a term that we had kind of, forgotten all about. The Dubai porta potties. Yeah. I did share in my video earlier. I'm not going to go into all those details. Why am I back? Guess what? Surprise. The BBC, okay? The whole BBC has also done a very similar video. Well, not similar, but they did a video confirming what Serge the Bleseer said a couple of years ago about what they do when they get to Dubai with women. The BBC video is even more graphic. I think you guys should go watch it as well. It is incredible. Okay, I will link it in the comment section down below. So in today's video, we're going to go back in time because the internet never forgets. We're going to listen to Serge the day after. You're going to really see that he really was her friend. He really was her friend. And then you're going to listen to Tebogo Thobejane and you're going to hear. And then you're going to ask yourself the question that Griselda Lewis asked Shadrach Sibia. Are you a criminal? And then, again, this video is for educational purposes. For education, there's many educational ends we can go with. There's just so many. I can write a whole paragraph. Maybe we can say what happens when you don't use fillers in your face and you stop using fillers in your mouth. Maybe we can say what it's like to travel to Dubai with a Bleseer. Maybe another lesson would be friends and frenemies. Yeah, there's just multiple lessons. And then there's also the lesson called Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Okay, and then it's a lot. Stick with me. Let's continue listening on as I break it up.
They see rich men who look for girls that could fulfill their fantasies. I've heard about types of sex that I've never seen in my life. It doesn't matter what you go through, as long as these rich men are happy.
That term used to describe money-hungry influencers willingly getting defecated on for cash.
Some dark, demented, twisted shit is going down in Dubai.
Hashtag with over 450 million views.
Come on to Dubai.
It's very painful. Seeing a close friend, a close, lovely person around you. A person that you've been seated with, after 1 hour or 2 hours, you hear that the person who has been shot. It's so painful. Very painful. We seated at the hospital until 3 in the morning. You know, it's so painful. Some of us, we did not close our eyes when we were sleeping until this morning. Because just think about it. Today you speak to me, tomorrow you're not gonna talk to me anymore. It's so bad. It's so bad.
When somebody was your so-called friend and they were scamming, and now, instead of being empathetic and saying, let me help you discover all of this, when you know what I know about you, and we know too much about each other, but you're supposed to be my friend, and I definitely feel like you did what you did. I'll say it with my chest. You are the starter. Then you go on to radio at 7:02 in the morning, apparently. I wouldn't answer you, but now you're going to be paying blogs to talk about me.
Speaking of friends, let me introduce you to another close friend of Serge. Well, allegedly, okay? You know what? I'm going to leave this one intentionally on a cliffhanger, so I do a separate video for you. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of a teaser in case you're not yet subscribed. Who is the man right next to Serge the Bleseer? Come on now, drop it in the comment section and I'll drop the next video. Now let's get back to this frenemies beef. Let's hear what else Tebogo Thobejane tells us, because she has just revealed that Serge was out there being a scammer. And I know a lot about you and you know a lot about me, okay? Each one teach one. Let me tell you something. I already told you. They are snitching unprovoked. Nobody is calling them for interviews. They are just going on and on. You see, Tebogo Thobejane has her own platform. She doesn't need to go to the media. She just needs to turn on Instagram and turn it on. She is. Now listen to the background noise and tell me, do you think she is in South Africa, or has she escaped? Well, not escaped. Well, has she gone into hiding? No, not hiding. Has she gone to a secure location in East Africa for the bail results that are coming out tomorrow? Let me know in the comment section down below. But let's get back and hear what else she has to drop.
There's so many things that could be said here that I'm just not saying. I mean, now you're just letting us know that you have all these big connections. You are connected to two prominent figures. In this case, you just admitted it. You say that I am on whatever you say that I'm on. Why is that your problem? Do I kill people? Yeah? People just spitting rubbish.
You know, what I just advise my people, really, we need to pray. We need to pray so that anywhere you're going, God always must be there for you. And then without Him, trust me, no one will protect you. When I say that, I mean, just imagine if we all were together with Him, where we could be today. And then luckily, Tebogo survived. A young girl who worked for Tebogo, she's fighting her life now at the machine. You know, it's so painful, so painful. Trust me, to any other woman, I cannot accept it. It's so bad. It's so bad. Same way something can happen to somebody close that I know, or anything could happen to me. Today I can sleep, I can wake up in the morning. This world that we're living, I'm telling you, is a world of devil. I'm telling you. Just imagine, Tebogo Thobejane was shot yesterday. With God's love, God's grace, she's still surviving. She's still surviving. It's a very bad news. Very bad news. No one can accept it for anyone else, especially with the people that are close to us. is very painful. We all need always to pray, to ask God to protect you and me all the time when we move around on this. No one on it. We just need to say, God, please put your angel to be there for us. Imagine you're a single mother. You went out in the morning for meeting. Later you cannot come back. It's so very painful. Very painful. Even to those are close. Those are close to the person that you hear that was been shot. Trust me, he's not happy. He is not a good news. It's not a good news. My heart is so pain. It's so very painful to get the news like that. It's not like somebody called me to give me a news. I went to the scene of crime. I went to the hospital. I saw it by myself. Trust me, I'm not okay. Even a poor girl who's got bullet today in the body, the parent don't even have money to pay in the hospital. No, it's so very painful. My heart, trust me, I don't even know if I'm gonna go out today because it's still paining me. A very poor young girl who was an innocent person, who knows where was the bullet was coming from. Trust me, it's so very pain. I don't even feel like going out. I don't even feel going out today. I'm gonna just be indoor. I'm gonna just be indoor. It's very pain. Trust me. The news that I'm giving you is so pain, is so pain. Just imagine, we thought that maybe you guys think people live around Santa and they are more safe. No, we are not safe. We are not safe. Just imagine, somebody just come from Norway, just start shooting to the poor girl. You did not even shoot Tebogo's driver. Straight away to the girls where the girls was seated in the back. Oh my God.
But look here, you're the one with the criminal record. You're the one that has been in jail. You're the one that has a background of scamming and frauding people.
You see, yesterday we found out that she does the substances that cannot be mentioned on YouTube, and today she's telling us he's a scammer. You're defrauding people. They are out telling each other's business while they're in the business of revealing each other's information. I have a question for you, Tebogo Thobejane, from the comment section. It says, what is the status of Serge here in South Africa? What visa does he have to be in our country? And I am sure the story whistleblown by Pablo. Do you guys remember Pablo? I also did videos on Pablo. Pablo has disappeared with the wind. About that club in Pretoria is linked to him. So is the substance trafficking and human trafficking. How come convicted Mgulugulu Jews get visas in South Africa? No, the question is after they finish serving their sentence, why were they not deported? That's the real question from the comment section. And personal numbers for the whole general. Can you imagine? Foreigners have a whole general's phone number. And this comment says for Mr. Kinshasa. Oh my goodness. Let me know what you think about this. What visa does he have? I think that's a valid question. It's a very valid question because we know, and it is confirmed by both parties, that he has been inside Pagati within the prison. I think it's time for the Minister of Home Affairs to take over this question and let us know the answer. Why is he still here? Are you a criminal?
That's not good. Trust me, I'm not still believing it, but it's what happened. It was very, very bad news. You know, what I can just advise you, my people, we just need to pray. Without God, trust me, without God, we just need to pray.
Whether or not you want to defeat my character, there are so many people that can talk about your character as a person. There's nothing that you've not called me. The only thing that you just haven't done, you've tried to kill me, you've tried to shoot me, you've tried to build me, you've tried to do everything. There's nothing that you guys have not done. And look what's happening now. Look at what's happening to everybody. Everybody is fucking uncomfortable, including myself. Imagine if everybody just left each other alone.
I'll be there live.
God is fighting for me, I understand. But
hey, so is that where you're going for your
today,
meeting? You're going for meeting, you're going
I
for
just
meeting.
laughed.
Sir?
Tomorrow
You're going
again
for meeting, you're going for
something.
meeting.
The next day again means there is something. So you guys need to understand that these people are criminals. Fully fledged criminals. People that are known, if they can steal 400 million from people, what am I? How much money do they have to cover up? What length won't they go to hurt people? People are nothing to them. But it doesn't matter how much you character assassinate me, you are selling yourself short. You actually need to focus on the case and clear your name. Don't worry about me. I'm not the criminal. I am not the criminal. How can a person lie about being shot? How? How do you say that I went live when you took my phone? How is it that when you were there, you had so many people to call to tell them? How is it that you woke up in the morning and you did a live video about my incident and my son had to see it on TikTok when I didn't even tell my family what happened? You did it, sir. You didn't. Okay. I'm being told to stop.
Yes.
Yes. Now I'm going to enjoy it. Thank you. So thank you guys. And please continue praying for me. I don't fucking fear anybody. I've seen it all.
Well, she's seen it all, but you've definitely heard it all. You've heard both versions. Serge, from the day after the incident in October 2023, after he had been to hospital, you can hear he is a distraught friend. If you ever doubted if they were friends, I hope that video proves to you that he was very, very dear and dear to her, that they were dear to each other. He really cared. He was moved, in my opinion. Listen, I'm not defending him. I'm not saying he's not the spotter. I don't know. I will let the courts tell us what that situation is. And it seems as if the courts have the evidence, okay, against Matala, because he's the only one inside Parati. Tebogo is roaming the streets. And also, Serge the Blesser is not back inside. Just remember that if he gets arrested, he probably won't get bail because they'll say, yeah, and he's been arrested before and he served a sentence. And also, you know what? He's not from South Africa. So it's going to be very difficult for him. So hopefully he keeps his hands clean, okay? And he stays out. I feel now, why did Serge come out randomly yesterday? Because Kat Matlala, everybody's afraid of him. Everybody's afraid of him, and he wants to stand tall and say, listen, boss, it wasn't me. I don't know anything. I don't know why she's dropping my name. I didn't implicate you. I'm still on your side. I still love you. I think that's what the whole point of that interview was. It was not Devo based. It really was for him to say, "Oof, ziyakhala manje. It's not me." And then for Tebogo is a very reactional person, and it's understandable. Okay, it is understandable. I will give that to her. She was pew-pewed at. Okay, she was pew-pewed at. I appreciate Serge's story after the hospital because now I understand. No, she was not in the front passenger seat. She was in the back passenger seat, and they had a driver. The driver was not injured. So it seems to me now that them Jews made a mistake when they did the pew-pewing. They thought the friend Japan was her, but she was on the other side. Wow. Guningi, okay? Does anybody have a photo of Japan? Who is Japan? Is she also another Tsakane who looks like Tebogo Thobejane. I mean, well, if they go to the same doctors, I'm sure the doctor has a template, copy paste. Anyway, you know what? We are not there. Share this video with a young lady that you know in your life. If you have a daughter, a sister, a friend, a cousin, share this video. Let them see just what happens on the other side of blessers and blessees, bail hearings, attempted assassinations, relationships gone wrong, and frenemies. Yeah, there's a lot of lessons here. Let me know what lesson you picked up in the comment section down below. If you made it this far in the video, please drop me a yellow heart. Thank you so much. You absolutely mean the world to me. Let me end it here. I don't want to do another long video, okay? I don't want to do another long video, but I owe you one. If you recognize the picture, I'm dropping the next video. Bye.